This podcast is not affiliated with any Grand Lodge, and the ridiculous antics and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own. Should be dismissed immediately.
All right. Welcome to episode 64. Can you believe that?
64?
64.
That's a little too many.
Season 3, episode 11.
Getting old.
I'll be older Sunday. I'll be 49, the last number I will ever turn.
Yeah. I got.
You're just gonna keep turning 49.
Which I guess when this airs, I will have turned 49 yesterday.
Yes.
Good times. As usual, shout out to our show sponsors, Homeward Handyman Services, for all of your non-permittable home improvement and repair needs. That's pretty good spokesperson right there, huh?
He should pay you double for that.
I'll take it. Who's our next sponsor, Jason?
That would be the insurance center.
Is that on your shirt?
No, it's right there. Right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Who's our other sponsor?
The Corporal Dagan Page Foundation.
Excellent.
And who's our last one, Joe?
Our last one is, of course, our Patreon supporters. I don't know if they're lovely, but I'm going to call them lovely.
Wasn't there one that you said was an asshole?
Well, yeah, but that's just Eric.
Okay.
He's fine. He's aware. So what have you been up to since the last time, Jason?
A lot.
Yeah? You going to tell us about it?
Graduation for the daughter. Anniversary. I put up with my wife for 18 years. She should be grateful. And then my same daughter that graduates' birthday was yesterday. She just turned 18, or 2 days ago, I guess it's been now. So it's been a busy week.
And I believe the daughter that graduated had something very special.
She graduated with distinct honors. So that was awesome.
Yeah.
Very proud. Very proud.
Our project in the shop has started moving along. We have pipes in the ground. Now I just have to get the concrete contractor here and spend another 15 to 17 grand on concrete.
It's going to be an amazing time.
Amazing.
Yep.
That's one word for it, Morgan.
Yep.
What have you been up to, bud?
Well, last weekend I went camping down in Indian Caves, and that was one hell of a time. It was pretty good. We ended up taking a 5-mile detour while hiking. Cost us about 3 more hours of our lives, and it was a beautiful view all the way through.
Oddly enough, Indian Cave State Park doesn't have a cave.
Yeah, it's just like a very minor cavern.
It's like a little dugout
Yeah.
in the side of a hill.
Yeah.
Still pretty cool.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. We exaggerate everything in
Yes.
Nebraska. Everything's bigger in Texas. Everything's exaggerated in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Jason, question 1.
Well,
You want me to take it?
shouldn't we
Go ahead.
introduce him? Like what he's been up to?
Hey, who's running this show? Jeez, these young guys, I'll tell you what. Wait till you get to be 49, Morgan.
Man, I feel like it already.
Yeah, you kind of look like it. So we have joining us tonight, all the way from Sacramento, California, Jay Del Rosario from Worshipful Master Whiskey. So
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Glad to be here.
excellent. Welcome to the show. Very glad to have you. So give everybody kind of a rundown of like who you are as a man, like what you do.
Jay Del Rosario. I worked 21 years in law enforcement, and I'm actually 1 year behind you in age.
Okay.
So I retired about 5 years ago, almost 6 now, and I have been distilling my own spirits for 7 to 8 years. 2 years
Really?
illegally.
Nice. Hang on just a second. Hey, Jules, can you turn that off? Yeah. Thank you. It's very noisy. We won't edit that out. I'd like to say we will, but we probably won't. So our producer's kind of lazy. So anyways, I'm sorry, Jay. I interrupted you so rudely.
Yeah, like I've been distilling my own spirits for a while now. And only last year in November, I actually started sharing it with the brethren. Um, the master of my lodge last year, we really hit it off. And for whatever reason, I just wanted to give him his own bottle. And everyone's like, hey, this is good stuff. You should sell it. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe. And then lo and behold, in California, installations start in November, all the way through February.
Okay.
So I ended up just selling, and then it just snowballed, and everyone wanted more. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to see if I have enough barrels for this.
So how big is your operation?
I have an insulated 2,000 square foot warehouse.
Wow.
So it's not too bad, but I do everything myself.
Is that all you
Um,
do? Like that's your job?
Like I said, I've been retired for a while, so that's all I do. I take care of my kids. I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I do have 3 employees. One is a remote employee. She's a granddaughter of a past grandmaster, and then I try to keep it all Masonic, but and then the other 2 are on site and they help with customer service, and they help. One other girl helps with design.
Outstanding.
Very nice. Very nice. So, how long have you been a Mason, and how did you become interested in Masonry?
So funny thing is that in August of 2021, I was visiting my mother, and across the street, a longtime neighbor and good friend was moving, and I walked over there with my newly born son, and I said, "Hey, need any help? I got a son here, but I'll gladly move whatever I can do." And we were just joking around for a bit, and he's like, "Hey, since you're retired, you want to take my spot at the lodge?" And I didn't know what he was talking about. And I said, "Oh, you have a lodge for sale? Is it like in Tahoe, or is it like in the woods?" He was like, "No, no, 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 no." He's like, "No, no, no, that totally different." I said, "I'm talking about Freemasonry, but never mind." And then he just got dead silent. And I'm like moving a box, holding my son, and I'm like so quiet. I'm like, "What the hell did I say?" And then I said, "Well, how do you become a Freemason?" And then him and his friend said, "That's the question to ask." And
Of
and
course.
then after that, they just told me about everything, and I'm like, really? I've always been intrigued, and I even brought the whole fact about um, I'm more of a Arthurian legend kind of guy. And I said, when I was studying that, I can see traces of like Freemasonry that were kind of in the Arthurian legend. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you got to go deep into that stuff, and you should check out York Ride and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not even a Mason, so I don't even know where to go." And then they gave me an application, and then I ended up joining the lodge. I got
Nice.
initiated same year, October of 21, and as an EA, they threw me right into the hall board, literally
Nice.
the next day. And I was managing like properties that the lodge owned, and I was searching for random sites that I guess they owned but forgot about, lost
Okay.
throughout history. And yeah, and then I started moving around the chairs and affiliated with other lodges, and here I am now, just traveling a lot, helping out with whatever lodge I can for conferrals.
Yeah, I follow you on Facebook, and you're definitely an active Mason.
Well, thank you.
I am not. I learned the Grand Masonic word of no.
Well, I had two this year. The incoming worshipful master said, "Hey, do you mind sitting in this chair?" And I was like, "No, I can't. I got stuff to do."
Honestly, no is one of the hardest things to do. You hate to let anybody down, but if you can't give it the proper attention it needs, then you're better off letting somebody else in. Right, Morgan?
Sometimes. Almost 100% of the time. Yes.
Almost 100% of the time.
Yep.
That's,
Sure thing.
that's great.
What's your favorite part about being a Freemason?
My favorite part, honestly, just meeting brothers from all walks of life and just the bonds that that you automatically form. Like I've been to New South Wales, to that jurisdiction, Philippines because I am Filipino. Um, Next year, I'm hoping to go to. Everyone calls it Ugle, but Grand Lodge in England. So but I've met a lot of brothers just online, and they're like, "Hey, come stay at my house," and I'm like, right away as a Mason, you want to go, "Yeah, okay, cool," but in the back of my mind, because I've worked law enforcement for so many years, I'm like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's awesome how everyone's so, brotherly. It's like a family.
Yeah.
So you'd mentioned that you travel to different locations, jurisdictions, lodges. Have you noticed a big difference between what you do in California versus what you see in England or any other states, as far
Oh,
as a big difference in how they do their rituals and practice, etc.?
yeah, California, I know is totally different from just even Nevada. Like for Nevada, I don't know how you guys have your book. Ours is blue. Nevada's is red.
Really?
Interesting.
And yes. And for, can I even talk about this? Proficiency wise, um, there are jurisdictions that now offer a test, a written test.
Really?
So you go to like a Masonic university,
Huh.
and for your actual degree, you're dedicated, I believe it's 5 to 8 hours every Saturday for 1 month. And then you have the option to give it orally or take a written test.
Huh.
That's very interesting. That's
That is
something that I've
interesting.
never heard of.
I mean, I just off the top of my head, I kind of like the test idea because it's not just memorizing words, right? You have to learn, you have to get something out of it,
Yeah.
and prove that you got it out of it.
I could absolutely get behind it.
I really don't hate that idea.
I like it as well.
So we in Nebraska, we have the option of doing the full form proficiency, which is basically the obligation, almost the whole recapitulation. Or we can go short form, which is a very, very condensed version. Goes from about a 5 to 7 minute catechism down to 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, max 2 minutes.
Yeah. So there's a lot of upset guys about that, but I think more learning about Masonry comes after
Yes.
you've done that. I think if you live Masonry, it doesn't matter how many words you can memorize.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see on to our next one. Were you hesitant at all to join Masonry? So you talked to the guys, and I know you said you had wondered about it, but was there anything in the back of your head like, well, maybe I shouldn't do this?
Well, what's funny is that they invited me to state it, and I showed up. So they talked to me in August. I showed up September, and I got a little worried. I mean, granted, I'm in California, and I have no issues, but I was the only brown guy there. I'm like, hey, I'm cool to talk to anybody. I mean, I'm born and bred in California. I have no issues, but I didn't know about the other guys. I'm like, would they like me? And I just talked to everyone, made my rounds to the tables, talked to everyone. There was a lot of guys that served in the military. I served 10 years in the Army. So, we get along and there's no problem. And I I had no issues after that. I was like, hey, everyone's cordial, everyone's very, friendly, brotherly. And they're like, hey, yeah, come back. You know how to cook? Because our stated meeting dinner sucked. And I was like, hey, I got you. I make a good brisket. So
Hell yeah. I was really on board with this whole interview until you said Army.
He's just a hater.
oh,
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm with you. I'm with you. I was in the Army for 7 years.
I was in the Marine Corps. I proved myself in only 4.
You're just a hater.
No, we can all agree that we all hate the Coast Guard.
Yes.
well,
And-
aren't
and
they
Space
now under Homeland?
That was just a dig at our good friend Gabe, who's not here. He'll be here tomorrow night, but
Hopefully.
I'll have to tell him we called him out for being a coastie.
Yeah. Dirty little coast.
He's in my son's phone as Defender of Lake Michigan. That's his contact name. I call him the Shallow Water Navy. No, he's a great guy, dude. Hats off to all our armed forces, even if they're not the Marines. My son was in the Air Force. We have a big, huge rivalry in our house. The Army, Navy, and Air Force football games, it's a day around here.
What
So,
about the Space Force?
Yeah, nobody likes them either. And nobody even knows what they do.
Aren't they like cyberspace?
I don't know.
I'm fairly certain that they are. It's some weird stuff.
They put potatoes on their fingers and wave them around or something.
I guess.
I don't know.
Tinfoil hats or something. I don't know.
Yeah, foil hats.
so how did you become interested in distilling, and how did you get the idea to make custom labels for Brethren?
Well, that's why I always joke around with everyone. I said, I think I've always been a Mason at heart because I like to drink. um, how to drink cheap whiskey. And as I got older and my budget got better, I was like, hey, I should buy more better stuff, just more things and better high-end whiskeys. And then I realized I paid one time $1,000 some for a bottle, and I'm like, this tastes like $50 whiskey.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, this can't be. They're just gouging my wallet. I'm like, there has to be some better way. And then, of course, with the discovery of YouTube and the internet, you could find everything you want to learn online. So, like, okay, I need to source this out. I need to figure out how to do this and that. And there you go. That's how it all started.
Interesting.
Don't
All
get any
from
ideas,
YouTube.
Jason.
No. I tried to make beer once.
The funny thing is
It
that
was a horrible disaster.
Me with my mead.
Morgan makes mead,
Yeah.
and it's
that's
not
awesome.
bad.
That's awesome. Mead is good. For me, like, I have random degrees. I got a degree in digital media and forensic science. Nothing that should be part of distilling. So
Forensic science fascinates me.
You could pull the thumbprint off of the bottle. Somebody steals it. You find out who did it, right?
that always works too.
So, where do people find your whiskey? I know there's a couple different ways to get there, but what's the best way if somebody wanted to see what you do? Is it like go to your Facebook page, go to your website?
Mainly it's just my Facebook page or my website, or they could just email. I mean, most people find me through word of mouth.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine who's part of our Grand Lodge here in California, I mean, he, travels all over the place and to different countries and jurisdictions. And he's like, hey, you're a celebrity. I brought one of your bottles as a gift. And they're like, oh, hey, I know who that guy is. He's like, I see him on social media. And I was like, I wanted to order, but I don't know if he ships overseas. And then I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, with tariffs and taxes, unless my buddies at customs could sneak it in, I can't do it.
Yeah. They are what you did. So, full disclaimer, I ordered some bottles and they arrived yesterday just in time with a custom Studio 357 label. So you offer a very interesting deal for brethren. Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to keep that hush hush?
Well, I don't mind. For brethren, as long as you have a dues card or I know someone personally that can vouch for you, I normally give a $5 discount. And full disclosure, in all honesty, I really don't make anything. I only do this for fun. I make enough to pay whoever helps me. Believe it or not, and you could see it on the labels, everything is done by hand.
Yes.
It's either by me or one of my employees, and we do like 70 to almost 100 bottles a week.
Really?
Yeah, that much. And like I said, especially if it's your past master or a current worshipful master, or just because you're a nice guy, a lot of times I'll just throw in, hey, here's another one or two bottles, whatever.
Yeah.
Just I just for the continuance, of friendship and brotherly love. That's all.
Yeah, the labels are phenomenal. So our labels are very reminiscent of our fellow craft degree tapestry behind us. There's some very nice wording and description of the flavor profile on the back label. I believe we did crack open the brown butter.
That is very good, by the way.
Yeah.
I had already partaked in it too.
Partaked?
Yeah.
Partook?
Partooken?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. My English is broken as well, I guess.
But then we also have the regular bourbon, then we have the apple crisp, and then we have the barrel strength, which the barrel strength is a 120 proof.
Last time I used my digital ABV meter, I think it was like between 118 120.
So your car will also run on it.
But I promise you, it will not burn your throat.
No, it is warm. The brown butter one is warm, but I'm also not a huge whiskey drinker. Jason is, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is primo stuff."
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm ready
How
for
many
some
fingers am I holding up? No, I'm just kidding. I forgot what I was going to say. Go ahead and take the next question, Morgan. I got whiskey in the brain.
If you can, tell us how you add your flavors. Like what sort of inspires some of the flavors, or how do you infuse them, or anything like that?
Well, fall season, everyone loves apples. And lo and behold, Placerville, California, there's a large area called Apple Hill. I believe there's like 200 plus apple orchards.
Wow.
Different farms. They also have wineries that are built into the orchards and everything. And I met someone there. Luckily, I had samples of my whiskey, and they were processing a raw, unfiltered apple cider. And they were going to make apple cider beer, apple cider wine. I said, hey, can I get a sample of that? And, the guy and I were talking, and I'm like, hey, well, I make whiskey. You want some of this? He consumed all my samples. It was like 7 bottles. I mean, they were about this small, like 60 milliliters each, but he drank them all. And he's like, here, I'm gonna give you a gallon. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate it. How much? He's like, oh, just take it. Just go. Don't let anyone see you. And he's like, hey, bring me back a big bottle, right? I'm like, okay, no problem. And yeah, so I just portioned it out, filtered it, toss it in the barrel, let it sit.
Okay.
Huh.
The brown butter, which surprisingly I found on YouTube, fat
Yeah.
washing.
Huh.
You probably seen it. Yeah, and I just used more organic high end butter. And believe it or not, I actually know how to bake, and I actually bake very well. I used to make like pastries and stuff like that just for fun, but I would sell them as well. And yeah, so I do that to my own taste. So I mean, everyone has a different palate, but
Mhm.
I just try to hope that everyone likes my palate.
Well, yeah, and I think it's if you're doing what you love and how, I guess I'm losing the words. My train of words isn't coming out right. But if you do it the way that you love it, then it's going to show. Does that make
Absolutely.
sense?
Yeah.
I don't make sense a lot of times.
It does.
All right, good.
I
Score.
had another question related to this one. I don't know if back sweetening is a thing with whiskey. Do you do that at all, or?
No, but I do put different. So like one barrel, I'll ask my barrel maker if they can make it like 'cause normally it should be American oak.
Mhm.
So I asked them to slip in like maple or birch
Okay.
for me, because I prefer that. If you had Japanese whiskey, I have a Mizunara oak from Japan that I'll shove in there too, just to get a different flavor profile.
Okay.
You could probably literally sell that for like $150 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I don't know. That's what I
And
do.
since
I
you're a
guess.
Marine, since you're a Marine, I did just make tequila.
Oh my. Oh my
Oh.
my. Jose Cuervo was a good friend of mine. He made me talk funny.
Demonstrate that love never ends through the commitment to support past and present service members, the communities that surround them, and the loved ones of those whom we will never forget. Visit deganpage.org for more information. At Homeward Handyman Services, we pride ourselves on being honest and giving every job the attention it deserves. Owned and operated by a master mason with 2 decades of expertise in home repair. We are bonded and insured, and we carry the highest standards when it comes to taking care of your home. Whether you need a faucet changed or a light remodel, we can take care of your home improvement needs. Call Michael at 402-915-0824 today for a free estimate.
When it comes to something as important as insurance, it's imperative that you work with an agency who has an in-depth knowledge of multiple insurance products, companies, and guidelines, not just one. We are completely independent agents, and we work for your best interests. We are Mason-friendly. We have locations in Fremont and Elkhorn. We provide policies for virtually all of your personal and commercial needs, including health and dental. Visit our website at www.theinsurancecenterinc.com. We're available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you mentioned you traveled to lodges in the Philippines. Masonry is huge in the Philippines, is it not?
Yes, it is so huge that, I mean, I don't know if I should joke about this, but it's so huge that there are so many clandestine lodges
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, that you have to actually every person you meet, you really have to verify if they're really truly a brother or not.
No kidding. That's unfortunate. We don't have that problem in Nebraska. I don't think. I hope not.
No.
Because Nebraska's all of our population is in the eastern 1/5 of the state, and the rest of generally outside of Omaha or Lincoln, everybody's farm kids, small community people, and we usually don't tolerate that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you usually get one lodge per like 5 small towns.
That's all those people that are dishonest and stuff. We just send them to Iowa,
yeah. Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs,
Yeah.
Council Tucky.
Yeah.
I just alienated half of our fans. If you're from Iowa, it was a joke. Relax. Unless you thought it was funny.
I would like to hope you guys would make it to ANCOM in the Philippines one day.
The what?
ANCOM in the Philippines?
My ears aren't working.
Not sure.
Oh, annual communication.
Oh,
Oh,
when is it?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. We call it ANCOM, just abbreviated.
Oh,
Okay.
We all look dumbfounded. We're like, what was he talking about? Yeah, when is annual communications?
ours is in when the hell is it? February. First weekend in February. Yeah, first weekend in February. So our
In the
installations are all in
Philippines,
January.
In the Philippines, it's April.
Really? Sounds really hot.
It's always warm. I've got a couple of guys that I work with virtually that help me out on the insurance side of things, and they're outside of, and I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but the Dumaguete City, the resort there in the Philippines. I can't remember where he said, starts with the C, I think, or something. A little town outside of it's where they're at, but he says it's hot all the time. Hot all the time. So they tell me when they get to 70 degrees, they're cold because they're so used to the temperatures being so hot. I'm like, 70 degrees would be amazing. He's like, well, we have to wear jackets. He's okay. It cracks me up.
Think of Camp Lejeune in August.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
That's 24/7, 365 days.
Yeah, so I don't even like to visit Florida. I went to Florida in March and I was like, no, it's too hot. Although it does get in Nebraska, we have the extremes. The winter can have several days below zero and 400-mile-an-hour winds. But then we also have August where it's 115 degrees with 90% humidity and zero wind.
What was it, like 3 years ago? It was negative 30, right?
Yeah. We have enough temperature swing between summer and winter. Potholes and exploding streets are a constant issue in Nebraska.
Exploding streets?
Oh, last year the street sunk.
Yeah, we have sinkholes. We have,
big,
all the concrete expands. It has nowhere to go.
yeah,
Then it,
yeah.
two cars.
I thought you meant to say trees, exploding trees.
No, Wisconsin had exploding trees.
I thought Western Nebraska had exploding trees as
Maybe.
well.
Rabbit hole. We got sidetracked.
Yeah.
On trees exploding.
Oh well.
See what happens. You'll get used to this, Jay. This is our show. We just ramble like idiots.
Hey, you have all that, but we have Gavin Newsom. I'm just saying.
So, you want to handle the last question?
The artifact of the week?
No, that's not a question.
Oh.
Ding dong.
Well, it's up there. How active are the lodges in your area?
How active? I would say super active. It just depends. I would say, even though I know it's frowned upon for me, I demitted from my mother lodge due to some issues. But I think every lodge in my district and actually my whole region, just the Northern California alone, there's always like inter-district activities. There's always something going on every week. So I don't think that anyone's like not really active.
Nice. Yeah, I think we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 13 to 17 lodges in the Omaha metro area. And there's usually something going. It's usually something associated with a business meeting, like one lodge say they meet on Wednesdays, but then every Wednesday they have something at the lodge, or they all go to a bar or something. So there's a lot of single lodge events, not a lot of multiple lodges get together and do things.
Mhm.
Um,
I'd like to see that happen.
I would like to see that happen. Maybe when you're master of the lodge, you can make that happen.
Maybe.
You don't have to wait.
Are you almost there?
No.
He is our senior deacon. He was deployed to the.
I wasn't deployed. I was mobilized.
See, you Army guys, it's the same thing.
Ooh, National Guard?
Reserves.
Oh, reserves.
Yeah, I was mobilized down to the southern border for 14 months, 15 months.
Yeah. So we had to pick up his slack, which we were more than happy to do.
Hey, 3
But we're
more
glad.
years. Let me know. I'll gladly attend.
We'll yeah, there you go.
Is it 3 more years?
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Right?
That's when you go junior, senior.
You will be
Uh-oh.
you will be maybe an elected officer next year. Scary, huh?
Yeah.
You got to plan. Start your plan now.
Yeah. I've got ideas.
Good. I like that.
I don't have ideas.
You should have ideas.
I'd kind of like to piggyback there too, where
Yeah.
you had the question on the thought about branching other things, kinds of alcohol. He showed us tequila already that he's making. Is there anything other than tequila and whiskey that you're getting involved in as far as making, or?
The only thing I actually do is for the non-drinking brethren, I make a cold brew coffee.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Well, see,
Because
we're
I know there's a lot of
stops too, so that's
brothers
awesome.
that don't drink, or they're on the wagon because they've drank too much. But what's funny is that I'm not saying I was a barista, but I've learned from baristas how to do
Uh-huh.
coffee. So I'd say I'm a coffee snob sometimes. So
Us too. Yep, me and the
there
wife.
you go. So yeah, I like to grind my own coffee, my beans. Sometimes if I can, I'll roast them. And yeah, so I make a nice cold brew for them. So everyone's happy.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you.
Awesome. I'm gonna be real honest. My artifact of the week is not so much an artifact, but it is this gorgeous bottle of whiskey we have on our table.
Would you like me to go show it?
Oh yeah, if you want to hold it up to the camera, you want to do some modeling work. That's the closest you're ever going to get. So here we have custom label, custom whiskey. So somebody can search you on Facebook. It's just Worshipful Master Whiskey, right?
Yes.
Your company name is The Square and Still.
Yeah.
And I think it's the square, the letter N, still.com, if I'm correct.
Correct.
And it's basically just get you some artwork or give you some ideas and you just run with it.
That's it. And then whatever makes you happy, I'll throw out some stuff to you and you approve. Everyone's happy.
So what would be some good reasons? Like say you're I kind of started a tradition when I was installed as master that I got all of my officers a gift. And then my son, when he was installed, he did the same thing. I'm thinking, because you have several different bottle options on your website, I'm thinking that an incoming master could get each of his officers a custom labeled whiskey.
That would be very
That would be very
Yeah.
awesome. Wink, wink.
All right. All right.
Morgan wants to know what kind of deal you have on 11 miniature bottles.
You said they're going to be miniature.
Not miniature? Oh, sorry, I don't make HVAC guy money.
Well, you could. It's never too late.
It's too late for me.
It's not.
Okay. It's getting late here. Well, not late, but late for me. I get up at 4 a.m, which I apologize. I answered your message when I woke up this morning and I totally forgot about the time difference. So I sent you a message at like 2:30 this morning and you answered. I was blown away. I was like, what is this guy still doing awake?
Oh, if you didn't know, I mean, I do have PTSD insomnia, so I really don't sleep.
That sounds horrible.
I know it's pretty bad. Like I get 2 to 4 hours a day.
Wow.
Wow.
So I've more recently in the last 5 or 6 years, I've struggled a lot more with PTSD, and insomnia has been a pretty large part of that. And then, of course, working with the VA and their infinite wisdom of figuring out antidepressants. I think I'm finally on the right one, though. I think only took a couple of years. No big deal. It's not like anybody's lives are at stake.
No
Well,
mood
awesome.
stabilizers, right?
Right. Did we have anything else? Do you have anything coming up?
Oh, you're looking at me, huh? Oh.
Yeah. Just so you're aware, Jason, we do also have a meeting in June, and you can go.
Here's the thing. I'm not making any excuses, but I seem to be the resident babysitter of the grandson because they happen to have Job's daughters on the same night. So I will work really hard to get one of the kids to watch him so I can come. How's that?
Send him to Job's.
Yes, that sounds good.
That's fine. Morgan, you got anything coming up?
Not a thing.
We just got a birthday party tomorrow that will be yesterday.
I don't know what
in
you're
a way.
talking about.
You didn't want to steal you.
Morgan got me a Marine Corps gnome and a rain gauge. Isn't that sweet? I'm gonna have to hug him before he goes home.
Yep.
If
Jay,
you told me, I would have made you a Marine Corps bottle.
that may be in the cards down the road.
That's cool.
I would gladly gift it to you because I got a lot of buddies that are devil dogs, so I've made them all bottles. So
We are thinking the high proof whiskey that you sent. I'm toying with the idea of doing some sort of raffle or fundraiser and donating that money to the Corporal Dagan Page Foundation. So Corporal Dagan Page, we don't charge them for a sponsorship of our show, but Dagan Page was in Boy Scouts with my son, and I was an assistant scoutmaster, so he was kind of one of our scouts. And he was one of the 13 Marines killed at the evacuation at Abbey Gate. So that's very near and dear to our hearts. You know, local kid from the community. And he was 2 weeks away from coming home. He was so close, but he died doing what Marines do. We protect people. He's just one of the lucky ones that doesn't have to live with it. Sad. I'm sad.
I couldn't tell.
It's the whiskey. Whiskey doesn't make you sad. It makes you happy.
Well, that depends on what kind of a drunk you are. I've seen it on many occasions where it makes people cry. We won't mention any names, but our sidekick that is my son. I'll just say my son. He is a crying, sad drunk.
He is. He gets very in his feels.
Yep.
We've gone off the rails again. And poor Jay's just sitting there and like, what are these guys doing?
Shut up.
Yeah.
well, I'm enjoying myself because I have a good friend who is like my older brother, who is a past master, and boy, when he drinks that whiskey, clothes start flying off, and I'm like, oh, hold on.
Is he the "I love you, man" kind of guy?
He is. Oh my God, he is. And he's like, oh, you're my little brother. I love you. I'm like, put your pants back on. Put your pants back. It's like, this is not that kind of brotherhood.
I didn't know it was gonna be that kind of party.
But
Jay, look.
you guys would totally enjoy what's called my one of the lodges I'm part of. It's we're still under dispensation. I'm a charter member, but it's Laguna Lux. We're a traveling lodge. Literally, it's a lodge in a box.
Really?
Everything is literally in a box. We can mobilize it wherever and set up wherever.
Very cool.
It's a new modern concept because we're trying to keep everything traditional but make it more modern for the regular working man, especially nowadays. So right now we're quarterly, and we're actually having an open house kind of for the lodge in August for our next stated meeting. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you one thing. If any of us are ever anywhere near the Sacramento area, we're looking you up. I don't have to stay at your house. Unless you got a hot tub, then I'm staying at your house. And if you're ever in Nebraska, absolutely swing by. We'll get you in the studio here. We'll let you try my previous favorite whiskey, which is Shanky's Whip. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's
Never heard it.
Irish whiskey and black liqueur. It's very heavy on like caramel and vanilla, but you just put it on ice and it tastes like candy.
Tastes like a stronger amaretto.
Yeah. Only just like amaretto, but totally different.
I have one for you.
Okay.
It was really made for my brother-in-law because he's from Texas, and he got me on whiskey, really, just the love for whiskey. But he calls it bread. So when you
Bread?
pop open the bottle, it smells like a bakery.
Really?
It does. And I wish he was here. He would vouch for me. He would tell you everything about it. But it has the strong notes of caramel, toffee, cinnamon, vanilla, and neat. It tastes like almost like a sweet bread.
Huh.
And it's a
So
whiskey?
on ice, we haven't tried it on ice because we normally do everything neat. So I mean, I don't know how it would change the taste, but I normally reserve that for like my brother-in-law and I, or for people that ask, hey, do you have anything kind of like higher tier or different flavor? And I'd be like, well, I have this, but I only have a little bit of this, so I got to charge you more.
Morgan
was
said
just
he'll
kinda
take
like a
2
fluke.
bottles.
That's crazy.
No,
How
I'm
much?
I'm looking forward to sampling the other whiskeys that I bought and ordering more down the road. Do you buy all brand new bottles, or do you have guys send bottles back to you to refill, or just all new?
Bottles all the time.
Good, because these are going on a shelf.
And just in case, because I have to actually make a delivery to Nevada on Monday, but to a past master and past potentate. But if any of you do not have any Masonic apparel, please let me know with your next order. I'll throw in a polo shirt or something.
Okay.
Very cool. Nice.
Because believe it or not, after I joined my the lodge, after I admitted from my mother lodge, it was weird because I had nothing from that lodge or anything really Masonic. So I ended up buying like a DTF machine, embroidery machine. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make my own junk.
Huh. Hell
Very
yeah.
cool. Nice.
I might have to talk to you about that sometime. Might work in a little partnership.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't like a good embroidered polo? I'm sure you don't want to do that full time though.
No, I just do it for like gifts and just for fun.
Yeah.
Or like if D-Belay needed something, you know.
All right. Well, I think we're going to wrap this up. Maybe go have a cigar or something.
Oh, I should have sent you one too.
Well, look, I'm just anytime you want to send me, anything at all, because everything you've offered to send me so far has been excellent. Shirts.
Well, I have your address, so
Yeah. Well, excellent. So find them on Facebook, Worshipful Master Whiskey. Check out the website, squareandstill.com. Buy some stuff that your Facebook page has a treasure trove of different pictures of examples of labels and stuff like that. So very active Mason, great guy. Buy some whiskey from him. He needs more to do, right?
if you say so.
Yeah. But no, really, you do put out a good product. You're a great person. I couldn't if you're gonna buy some whiskey somewhere, I couldn't think of a better way to do it, to be honest.
Absolutely. Support your brother.
Yep. He's got employees to take care of. Let's help him out. Okay. All right, Jay. Well, thank you very much for joining
Thank
us.
you, guys.
And I think hey Jules, who's our next guest? Be on the giant calendar behind you. Stand by. Jules is getting your glasses. It'd be June. Wally Farley.
There's one on the 13th.
No.
Oh,
13th.
June 13th.
It says 65. That's all it says.
Oh, that's going to be Austin Schifrin, I think. I don't know. We'll work that out too. Maybe. Might just be us sitting here on the camera talking like idiots again. It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
Check out other podcasts like ours. Time for Fellowship. The Third Degree Masonic podcast out of Ohio. Great guys. I think that's all I got. I'm all talked out.
Thanks
about you?
again, Jay.
Yep,
We
that's
appreciate
it.
it.
We're just gonna
Thank
wrap
you.
right there. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jay. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll see you next time.